Hi, this is Lady Casha. I hope everybody's doing good. And I'm here with another reading of the energies and a message. But this time, because of the holidays, it will be for the next 2 weeks. Beginning Sunday, December 25th, 2022, through Saturday, January 7, 2023. As usual, I suggest and remind you to center yourself in your soul's energy before you listen, and that you ask your higher mind to be made aware and shown how to make use of the information. The answers will come, if not immediately, so later. And as the weeks begin, it looks like we're coming from a place where there's been a focus on money and practical matters. We've put out effort steadily, have had our eyes on the prize, so to speak, on our goals. And if we continue along the same route, if we persevere and remain determined, there's no doubt that we'll be successful with our endeavors with time. Now, as these 2 weeks begin, there is some kind of a turning point or a gateway or portal that we can venture through energetically, meaning that things are progressing nicely now in the right direction from here on. For some, this can express itself literally in a move, either to new home or workplace or both. And for others, it's more emotionally or mentally that we're moving away from something that's been demanding or taxing or hard. We're about to put distance between ourselves and our challenges, at least some of them, and to some degree. It will be different for different people, of course, depending on other factors. The one thing that can make these weeks difficult, and that's a real issue, is a tendency to be in the head, to brood, fret, and worry, and try to think the way to a solution. And this is imperative that we overcome. We may all be at different stages of this, of being in control of our mind. But even those of us who've been aware of the power of our thoughts for a long time and have done a substantial effort with good results to live accordingly to those insights will have something to become aware of now. The further we get on the path or with our spiritual and personal development, the more refined and subtle are those things that can trick us or hold us back. True enlightenment is still rare on this planet, and the ones that are truly enlightened we don't hear about. They are anonymously and humbly busy somewhere, counterbalancing the consciousness of the rest of us. But we matter too. The level of our consciousness, our vibration, matter as well, not only to ourselves, but for humanity as a whole. And these weeks, it looks like we're being made aware what is still making us playing it small or keeping us from realizing our full potential to be and do good. We may be triggered by some event, and by being so, we may lose our connection to our spiritual source, be it our soul, God, or the divine within, however we name it or see it. But it seems like this is necessary, as this will lead us to releasing and coming into our spiritual power more and better than ever before as a result. It is increasingly important that we learn how to take control of our mind, that we do not identify with it or believe all the bull it is telling us, but rather that we use it as a tool to shape and create our lives the way they were meant to be. If that means we need to process trauma or do some other kind of internal work on our own or with someone with experience that can be trusted, then that needs to have a high priority now. Things are going to get a bit rough on the global stage, and we cannot be in a position with ourselves where we will be affected by that deeply. We need to have debunked our own fears and be in our soul's power so that nothing will make us do things that are out of integrity and alignment We cannot let our fears and our delusions run us. This is not a rehearsal, this is the real thing, and I'm not saying this to scare anyone, it is to help prepare. A part of the challenge we may have is our belief system may be tested, either by others or by ourselves. We can overcome any opposition, but not if we are in doubt. So we need to stand up for what we know is true. There's a great opportunity for really deep healing at this time. We may be able to see and release something that has been the cause of more or less pain in our hearts for a very long time and finally be free of it. And that may lead us into taking a little bit of a time out to regroup. Meditation and exercises, learning how to focus our minds, can always, and especially at this time, help us tap into the healing energies of our own soul as well that of the universe. We can be restored back to wholeness and oneness. Overall, these weeks are about spiritual growth, and there's a supportive and beautiful energy of harmony available that has the potential for much happiness if we tap into it. And that was the message for the holidays. Next time you hear from me here on the channel will be about a week into 2023, January 8th. I will still be booking for private sessions, so if you want me to look at your personal energies, you're most welcome as always. I'd be happy to. You find my different services on my website, link below. Also, if you want more of these messages and hearing from me, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Now I wish you 2 wonderful, magical, mystical weeks. Love, peace, and blessings to all.